Welcome back. There's an all-new series coming to Nat Geo Wild and Disney Plus called Pop Goes the Vet. It's all about veterinarian dermatologist, Dr. Joya Griffin. I was excited to talk to her about her life, what exactly a veterinarian dermatologist works with, and more. Let's take a look.
Today I have the opportunity to speak with Dr. Joya Griffin all about her new show, Pop Goes the Vet. Dr. Griffin, thanks so much for being here. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit more about what you do. In fact, you're a veterinarian dermatologist. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So a veterinary dermatologist is someone who specializes in skin diseases of the claws as well as the ears. And it requires a little bit of extra training. So after vet school, I did a 1-year internship and then went on for 2 years to complete a residency in dermatology specifically. And then after finishing that residency and several endpoints along the way that I had to complete, I passed a 2-day, very grueling board exam to become a board certified veterinary dermatologist.
So what type of cases do you generally see? And I know that's you could probably take hours to answer that, but if you can generalize it, what are some common issues?
So it can be something as simple as, common as allergic skin disease. Those are dogs and cats and even horses that scratch, they chew, they can bite at themselves, creating hair loss, lesions on the skin, and secondary infections. I also treat autoimmune skin diseases. That's where the body starts to attack itself, and you can get severe lesions on the skin where the skin looks like it's peeling, crusting, and those dogs and cats have a very poor quality of life. And sometimes their owners will, their pet moms and dads will consider euthanasia for them because they just don't know what to do to make their babies better. I also treat internal diseases that affect the skin, things like hypothyroidism, where the body's not functioning at the rate that it should, and it actually will delay the hair regrowth, and so those dogs look bald, and they can also be more susceptible to infection. So I treat a whole gamut of those types of cases and things in between.
Did you always want to be a veterinarian? Was that your dream when you were younger? And then what was behind the decision to take it that much further and get more education and training to become a veterinarian dermatologist?
Yeah, great question. I, like many other veterinarians, I think I had the calling to veterinary medicine when I was a child, probably around age 7. I was, that kid that would take in all the neighborhood strays and make them my own. We had dogs, cats. We had a snapping turtle, which is kind of unusual, a rabbit at one point. I had frogs. I mean, all kinds of critters. And I just really felt like I wanted to treat them, and that was, what I wanted to do for, the rest of my life. But it wasn't until vet school that I actually, really knew about dermatology and was exposed to it and saw the amazing change that it could make in a patient's life. And that happened because I took my own dog to Cornell with me, and she had terrible skin disease, and I was able to see that transformation from this dog that lived in an e-collar to one that had a happy, healthy, fully hair regrown life. So that transformation was amazing to me, and that was what drew me into dermatology.
Oh, it's such a great story. So tell me about the show and what viewers can expect to see when they tune in.
I guess first and foremost, the viewers can expect to see a lot of fun. I really enjoy what I'm doing. I have an amazing staff, and we work very hard to provide excellent care for our pet parents and their patients, but we also, enjoy each other. So you'll see that on the show. And then the types of cases that we'll treat range from allergic diseases to things that ooze and goo and pop. We have some interesting ear cases and some interesting surprise species that will come out on the show too. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
And is anything else that we should know as we get ready to watch? And did you have any apprehension in doing the show, or were you excited to be able to showcase some of these issues and let people know that pets can get help?
I was absolutely thrilled to have this opportunity. Veterinary dermatology, as you're now aware of, it's not well known, and there are only 300 of us in the country. So just to be able to let the world know that veterinary dermatology exists as a subspecialty, and then to show the work that we do in our clinic has been a true joy. And I'm so excited for you guys to see all the things that we do and all the patients that we're able to treat.
And we are very excited to watch as well. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Joya Griffin. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you. Looking forward to tuning in to Pop Goes the Vet on Nat Geo on January 1st and Disney Plus streaming on January 5th. Thanks so much for joining us today, Dr. Griffin.
Thank you. Thank you.